Alright guys, welcome back. We have a new TCG exclusive archetype in ASHENED, which will come out with the Phantom Nightmare PHNI. I always mistake this for Photon Hypernova because it is like, at least from the letters wise, it's basically the same. But yeah, ASHENED, the TCG exclusive that will come to us with the new set, and we will take a look at this and find out whether this is a good archetype. I have to say, I only looked at the artwork so far, and I think the artwork is quite crazy. A lot of people were like comparing it to Dark Souls, which I definitely get. These are very un-Yu-Gi-Oh-ish, if you ask me, but let's just read them and see what we can expect here. We have Wados, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction, level 9, a Dark Pyro effect monster. By the way, these are all Pyros. Only this one is searchable with the new card Bonfire, though. So once again, a new type or a new target for Bonfire. I think they want to focus on this type now a little bit more. They have printed the Bonfire, the Rotor. So I guess we will see a few new Pyro monsters this year in upcoming sets. But level 9 Dark Pyro effect monster, 2/8 attack, 1/5 defense. During the main phase, if this card is in your hand, quick effect, you can, so during your ones and your opponent ones, you can target one card in a field zone, special summon this card to your opponent's field, okay? And if you do destroy that card, then you can add to your hand or set one ASHENED continuous trap from your deck. If this card is sent from your opponent's field to the graveyard, you can destroy all monsters on the field. Aha, interesting. So very unique effect, you could say. Of course, you have to think about the Fire King Island or the Snake Eye Temple here that you definitely want to destroy or could easily destroy. The cool thing is that as this is a quick effect, unfortunately only during the main phase, you can basically decide when you want to pop your opponent's field spell. This is quite nice, so you have the choice there, but the disadvantage is that when this thing is on your opponent's field, so let's for example say you do this in your opponent's main phase. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about the specific, what do you do if you destroy Fire King Island, which then destroys every card on the field or on your opponent's field, but then would also destroy this one here, because this one will already be on the field when the island explodes basically, and then this card goes to the grave and then it destroys your board also. So for example, you could this is just but you could also do it on your main phase, summon it to your opponent's field. This destroys the field spell, goes to the opponent's field and destroys. Very interesting, but in this particular case, it's interesting because there is the Fire King Island and the Snake Eye Temple. And then, and if you do destroy that card, then you can add to your hand. Okay, you can also add a trap to your hand. That's interesting. That's nice. That's a bonus, so it's not a -1. And then if this card is sent from your opponent's field to the graveyard, you can destroy all monsters on the field. You can destroy. Okay. So I wanted to say this is a little bit bad because your opponent can basically decide when he wants to do this, because it needs to be sent from his field to the graveyard. But the effect says you can destroy all monsters on the field, so it's a can effect, and you can decide whether you want to do it or if you do not want to do it. Very interesting card, very disruptive, especially in the upcoming meta. So this could be quite nice. We have we will take a look at King of the Ashen City, level 8 Dark Pyro effect monster. If Obsidian, the Ashen City, is in the field zone, you can special summon this card. We will see this in a moment, I guess, from your hand, which, okay, this is already nice. You can only special summon once per turn this way. This is okay. During your main phase, so 1/4, 2/7. During main phase, you can special summon Ashen monsters from your hand, except King, this guy, or if you can special summon one Ashen monster, or if your opponent controls a monster with 2, 8 or more attack, you can special summon it from your deck instead. Okay, quite nice. You can, if you have the field spell on the field, just this is a free extender, which then gives you another free extender. So definitely a lot of material that you can maybe go link climb with. And this you can definitely do because this one, for example, does not have a bonus effect. This is only a body extender. It's level 8, so maybe there will be another, what's this guy's level 9, but goes to the opponent's field. There is a level 7 and this one's level 4. So there is no like inherent combination that could work here. Level 8, obviously, we are thinking directly the Horus cards, which are also level 8. So you could then use this together with a Horus card, a Sarcophagus, to go into XYZ level 8, which there are plenty of strong ones. Then we have Hero of the Ashen City. If Obsidian, the Ancient City is in your field, you know, special summon this from your hand. Same thing basically here. Fortunately, this is level 7. Otherwise, it would be very nice if you could combine these two together. But you can also special summon this guy. So once again, free link material basically, or XYZ material. once per turn. During the main phase, yours or your opponent's quick effect, you can target one pyro monster on the field, destroy it, then if you destroyed Vados, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction, which one was that? It's this one, right? Okay, you can destroy this one. It's a Pyro Monster destroy. So the cool thing is this has interactions with Pyro Monsters, so you could maybe combine this with the Snake Eye stuff, even though the level 7, level 8, level 1 doesn't really fit together, but it would fit together in terms of Bonfire, but you can target one Pyro Monster if you destroy it. Then if you destroyed the Vados, by this effect you can place one Obsidian, the Ancient City, from your deck face up in your field zone. Okay, but this is a bit strange because to special summon this guy you would already need one of these things in the field zone. Then you can set another one. Does not really make sense in my opinion. Also this one would be destroyed then. You can only use this once per turn. Okay, this one is the weakest as of right now, in my opinion. Priestess of the Ashen City, which you can search with Bonfire, so this better be a starter for this theme here. If Obsidian, blah 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 in the field, so you can special summon this card. So every card is special summonable pretty easily. You can only special summon this once per turn. If this card is normal special summoned, okay, this is a normal searcher, I guess. You can add one Ashen card from your deck to your hand. This is nice. This is like just like a rota for this archetype here with a body attached to it, basically. Okay, nice. Ashened, Void the Eruption Dragon. You cannot add the Eruption Dragon Ashen card because this is not an Ashen card and it's also not treated as Ashen card. Okay, interesting. Then we have what we already read about, Obsidian, the Ashen City field spell card. Face up, special summon monsters your opponent controls become pyro during your turn only. Okay, so this would allow you to pop something with this guy here, anything that is. That's quite nice, I guess. You can only use each of the following once per turn. During your end phase, you can target one Obsidian, the Ashen City, in your graveyard, place it on the bottom of your deck, then draw one card. Okay, so this recycles. Okay, now this recycle thing. If this card in the field is destroyed or banished, you can special summon Ashen monster from your deck. Okay, so okay, is destroyed or banished. Okay, so this recycle the field spell thing here from the hero definitely makes a little bit more sense now. We have Awakening of Vados, quick play spell. So the dragon here plays one Obsidian from your deck face up in either field zone. Then if your opponent controls a card in their field zone, you can add one a level 5 or higher Pyro monster from the deck to your hand. So you could then add the Vados star, the first one we looked at. For the rest of the turn, after this card resolves, you can special summon from the deck or extra deck except Pyro monsters. Okay, I think a Pyro extra deck lock is quite bad because not quite sure what strong Pyro exotic monsters we have at the moment. Promethean Princess is a fiend, and then Ashen for Eternity. This is the one that you can search with the dragon. If you what was it? If you special summon him, I guess. Continuous trap card. When this is activated, you can add one Vados or one Ashen monster from your graveyard to your hand. This is already nice. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls that you own. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls that you own. Okay, so the Vados. Take control of the monster, then you can make all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls deck equal to the target monster's original attack. This attack chain lasts until the end of this turn. Yeah, okay. This one does not seem that great, to be honest. So I'm agreeing with what I have already read about this archetype. A good summary, in my opinion, was that this looks kind of strong, but it also looks like there are pieces missing here. So we will definitely need to wait for the next wave in order to see whether this will be able to do something. But I have to admit, this looks good. This looks promising. This definitely looks like it could do something. Not quite sure if this will be like a tier 1 archetype when they get another support wave. Obviously, it depends on the support wave, but this looks not bad at all. Definitely way better than the Testina stuff we have gotten with the last sets with Agoth. And also the other stuff before that. So yeah, we will have to wait and see. I definitely like the artwork, especially of the Priestess of the Ashen City. I think this one especially reminds people of Dark Souls, in my opinion. This one also, this also very Dark Soulsy. But yeah, interesting. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of this archetype. Are you hyped for the upcoming set? Will you buy it? Or will you buy singles like I will buy the Promethean Princess and the Populus? Let me know in the comments what you think of this TCG exclusive archetype. I think it's quite nice that we are getting these exclusive archetypes, though then it's a shame that most of the time they are quite bad. So why do we even get them if they are not really usable most of the time? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for being here. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up and the notification bell, and we will see each other in the next one.